today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to crochet the star emoji. And this is a 4-arm star, and this is one pattern created with 3 different yarn weights. This is double knit, this is chunky, and this is super chunky. And of course, I made one in a run so you can see how the sizes change. But they're all made with the same pattern. And today I'm going to show you how to make them. So let's get started. These are the materials you will need. These are the abbreviations I used. The written pattern is in the description. We're going to start with a magic ring. And in the magic ring, we're going to start with 3 single crochet. So in the magic ring, make 3 single crochet. Like so. Next, we're going to chain 5. And then we're going to crochet down the chain. But we are not going to crochet inside the loops. We're going to turn the chain back and we are going to crochet in these bumps at the back. So we skip the first one and into the second one, in that bump, we're going to make a slip stitch. And then into the third one, another slip stitch. Into the fourth one, another slip stitch. And into the fifth one, another slip stitch. And what this does, it creates loops on both sides of the chain. So now we can crochet around it. So now we go back to our magic ring, and again we're gonna make 3 single crochet. That's 1, 2, and 3. And now again we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and we're gonna turn our chain around and into the second chain in that bump at the back we're gonna make a slip stitch, and then into the third one another slip stitch, and we are back at the magic ring. And again we make 3 single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. And now we are going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And again we're going to crochet down the chain, but we're going to insert our hook in those back loops. So turn your chain around to expose those loops, and then in the second one make a slip stitch, third one make a slip stitch, fourth one make a slip stitch, and fifth one. So you're going to make 4 slip stitches in total. And again we are back at the magic ring, and we're going to make 3 single crochet again. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And now we're going to chain 3, and again turn the chain around to expose those bumps, and into the second bump, second chain, we're going to make a slip stitch, and then into the third one a slip stitch. And we are done with this first round. We're not gonna close the round. You can if you like, but it just creates bulk, and we do not want bulk in such a small item. So leave it unopened. We're gonna crochet in a spiral way, just like an amigurumi object. So all you have to do is now pull this tail to close the magic ring. Pull it firmly, but do not pull too much. You don't want this to break. Here we go. And this is our first round. And now we start the second round, and we will need something to mark the beginning of the round because we are not closing it, so we do not know where it starts and where it begins. So best way is either use a stitch marker or a piece of yarn and just place it there in between the first and last stitch, like so. And now we know this is where our new round starts. So the new round starts with 3 single crochet. So this will be the 3 single crochet we made into the magic ring. In those 3 we make a single crochet each. That's 1. You can push this away, out of your way. The second one and the third one. And now we start crocheting along the star arm, and remember we had 4 slip stitches going up and then 4 slip stitches going down. So we are going to crochet into those. So into the first 2 slip stitches we are going to make a single crochet. So 1 single crochet, second single crochet, and then we have 2 more slip stitches there. We're gonna slip stitch into them. So first slip stitch, and then the second slip stitch. It's a bit fiddly. It all depends how tight you made your slip stitch. I recommend you make them quite loose. Okay, so we made our 2 slip stitches. Now we chain 2 just so we can go around the corner, and now we are back down on the 4 slip stitches, and in the first one we are going to make a slip stitch. So again, a bit fiddly. So that's first slip stitch, then into the second one, another slip stitch, and then we have 2 slip stitches. We're gonna make a single crochet in each. I think I made them a bit too tight. Okay, so that's our first single crochet, and then the second single crochet. And now we are back down into the magic ring, and we have 3 single crochet there. We're gonna make 1 single crochet into each. So single crochet number 1, number 2, and number 3. Here we go. And we are now reaching the tiny star arm. Remember, on that side we had 2 slip stitches going up and 2 slip stitches going down. So we are gonna make into the first slip stitch a single crochet, and then into the second slip stitch we're gonna make another slip stitch, like so. Next we're gonna chain 2, and now we're going down to those 2 slip stitches. Into the first we're gonna make another slip stitch, okay, and then into the second slip stitch we're gonna make a single crochet. And again we are back down into the main round with 3 single crochet. We're gonna make a single crochet into each. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now we are back at the second long arm of the star, and remember we had 4 going up, 4 going down. So we're gonna start into the first 2 and make a single crochet into each. So one single crochet, then a second single crochet, and then we have 2 slip stitches left. We're gonna make 1 slip stitch and then another slip stitch. Okay, so now chain 2, and we're going back down and into the first slip stitch. I wish I didn't make them so tight. The tighter the better, to be honest, but it will slow you down. So if you can make them tight, it looks better. It looks more thinner at the end, and that's what you want. So into the first slip stitch, make a slip stitch, into the second slip stitch. If I can insert my hook into it, another slip stitch, and then you have 2 slip stitches left. Make a single crochet in each. 1 and 2. There we go. So now again we have our last 3 single crochet on the main round, and we're gonna make a single crochet in each. So 1, 2 and 3. Here we go. And onto our last arm, the tiny one, with 2 slip stitches on each side. Into the first slip stitch, make a single crochet, and then into the second slip stitch, make a slip stitch. All right, and now chain 2, and into the first slip stitch on this side, make a slip stitch, and then a single crochet, and we are done. Here we go. Now all you have to do is slip stitch into the next stitch, close the round, cut the yarn, and we just have to weave in the ends. So pick up a needle and thread the end, and then through the back, don't weave in the ends at the front, weave them at the back, just back and forth a couple of times. Make sure you don't pull the stitches. You want this to have a straight line here, and then back and forth, and it will not come off. And now we do the same with the magic ring tail. Again, back and forth through the back, okay. Next we cut the yarn, and we are done. And this is how it looks like. And now you can turn this into a hair tie or a hair clip. You can add it to your bags as an applique. You can add it to the blankets, whatever you would like to do with it. And if you use a thicker yarn than mine, you can make a bigger one, and then you can have it exactly like the emoji. So yeah, this is how you crochet an emoji 4-arm star. If you have any questions about this pattern, put them in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to answer it. Happy crocheting!